those Sunday lights. He's chasing trophies every night. Truck or Infinity Cup on top. Rowdy never knows when to stop. Boots way down, he wears them proud. Turns the doubters into a crowd. Every restart, every pass, leave another legend in the past. More than speed, it's heart and soul. Giving everything for every goal. When the checkered flag finally falls, you remember who answered the call. Get rowdy, let 'em hear. Fastest heartbeat of the racing year. Smoke the tires, light the night. Never giving up the fight. Champions rise, legends stay. Kyle Busch keeps leading the way. When the engines roar, we all know how. Everybody, get rowdy now. Get rowdy now. Raise that flag, hear the crowd. Living fast and living loud. One more lap, one more vow. Get rowdy now. Yeah! Saturday thunder on a blacktop night. Engine screaming under stadium lights. Kid in a fire suit, visor down low. Nobody knew just how fast he could go. Chrome sparks flying when he cuts through the pack. Never once worried about looking back. Crew chief shouting through the radio haze. Boys got lightning running through his veins. Every corner bends to his will. Cold as steel and smooth as steel. He's a race car wizard, king of the speedway flame. Burning up the asphalt, everybody knows his name. Race car wizard, riding right on the edge. One hand on forever, one heartbeat from the ledge. Pit lane gamblers all shaking their heads. How's he threading needles at 200? Tires screaming like a hurricane choir. Ghost in the smoke in a trail of fire. Fans all rise when the green lights flash. Nobody breathes when he makes his pass. Checkered flag waving in the midnight wind. You swear the machine and the driver are twins. Every rival chasing dust, trying to outrun thunderlust. He's a race car wizard, king of the speedway flame. Burning up the asphalt, everybody knows his name. Race car wizard, riding right on the edge. One hand on forever, one heartbeat from the ledge. When the final lap comes calling, and the whole world fades away, he hears the engine singing like a choir built for speedway sakes. Racing Show.
Jamie said that move was bold.
Brandon said
that's gonna get old. Jenna's laughing halfway through a read, trying to explain another driver's speed.
a bumper flies into turn 3. The replay guy says,
Don't blame me.
the leader stasis loses the groove. Commentators call it a strategic move.
The booth is rocking, the pizza is gone, yet somehow this broadcast keeps rolling on. Fans are cheering from every seat, and somebody's dancing
To the engine beat. Whoa.
Blackout Racing Network, throwing a party while the race goes berserk. Brandon, Jamie, Jenna on the air, laughing so hard they forgot they're on air. Crank those engines loud, we're the wildest broadcast crew around. From green flag runs to caution light glow.
Welcome to the biggest racing show. Check your flag coming, don't blink an eye. Somebody's paint scheme just learned to fly. The crowd goes wild, the booth goes nuts. Jamie's still talking while Brandon cuts.
Hold on, Jenna's got breaking news. Somebody lost all 4 tires and shoes.
Nobody knows what happened tonight.
But somehow it all turned out alright. Blackout Racing Network, where the fast cars fly and the jokes still work.
Brandon, Jamie,
Jenna leading the way.
turning every race into party day.
Raise your drinks up high. Watch the sparks and the fenders fly. From the first green flag to the victory glow.
Welcome back to the Blackout Racing Show.
Guess who's back?
Yeah, you know the crew. PGR is rolling, and we're coming through.
Engines roaring, fans all inside.
Blackout Racing Network. Party all night.
Welcome everyone here tonight as we are live right here at Dover. That's right, this is the PGR Rowdy 160 brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith, and maybe one other broadcaster in the booth here tonight just in case. I think you might be spotting. His name is Jamie Pugh, co-commentator. He was a man who wears many hats. I don't know how he gets them all on his head, but I assure you he gets them all on his head and he wears them proudly. But here tonight, this one is a dedication race for a driver who is arguably one of the best drivers in NASCAR to date. The families, hearts go out to the hearts and families of Kyle Busch here tonight, as this one is for them, as we call it the Rowdy 160. Rowdy Kyle Busch. He'd be looking down very proudly at these boys as they get ready to tackle Dover with the Gen 6 machine. And I tell you what, these guys are ready to throw it in. These guys are absolutely been fired up for this thing since day one, and they are ready for Dover. As we were watching Doug Warwick early on top, Isaac Hendricks, last week's winner, in second. Ben Madden, who was contending for the lead last week, is up in third. Chad Wagoner, and of course, Christian Gold up into the top 5 spots. Now remember, at the end of the night, top 5 does receive an interview. So hopefully we can see all of those guys up at the top of the deal. But it's not where he finished here. It's where he finished on the final lap of the race, which happened to be, I think, 160 laps here tonight or something like that. So they're going to have their work cut out for them throughout the whole thing. Now we're going to go ahead. You guys have already haven't really introduced them to them, so we're going to bring them up. You guys have been wanting to hear from them. Let's hear from Christian Gold here tonight. Christian. Here tonight, it is a night that you've been waiting for. It is the Rowdy 160. You got fans in the stands, man. How are you feeling here tonight?
I had a little bit of anxiety. First race ever in the Gen 6 car. Just bought it a couple hours ago. Really excited. First appearance in the Cup Series for the PGR Series. Really thankful to my family and to everybody who's helped me get to this point here in the PGR Series. Thankful to Whiskey Ridge Racing for taking me on as a community driver, give me some pointers. earlier tonight while I was solo testing, and just excited to get this race going.
Yeah, as you get going in the machine, and obviously you probably drove Dover before. What are you figuring out that you have to do here tonight to maybe succeed?
There's a lot of push on the entry to these corners, so I just kind of tap a little bit of the brake here, run around this guy real quick, and so I just gotta learn to keep these tires tame on the entries. Don't lose her a little bit too much, and don't touch that black apron.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to let you get back to it. Good luck here tonight, and welcome to the booth. I am your friendly neighborhood heckler here in the booth. Don't worry, don't mind me. I only heckle on Tuesday nights.
That'll be here. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And what chat were you in there, buddy?
Sorry, what?
What chat were you in?
I'm in the Whiskey Ridge Racing chat.
All right, I'll get you down there. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Christian Gold getting ready. He's here. You heard him say something about anxiety and everything. Yeah, I can see that. A lot of drivers struggle with that from time to time. Let's hear from Chucky Balance, who's here making some noise early too. Chucky. Oh, Chucky.
Hey, what's up?
So here tonight, you're coming into this one. How do you feel?
Give me just a second. Let me pull off because I can't hardly hear you.
You got ears on now.
Yeah, I got you now. What's happening, Brandon?
So you're coming in here. You're racing at Dover. How do you feel tonight?
I feel pretty good. I love Dover. We ain't really had a great season, but we ain't had a real terrible one, so hopefully we can pull something out tonight.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully the odds are in your favor.
I appreciate you, Brandon.
Good luck here tonight. Hopefully the luck turns around for you. Hopefully tonight's finally your night to shine.
Maybe so. I've still yet to win one in the Cup Series, so that's what I got my eye towards.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Hopefully you can finally see it.
Yeah, 10-4.
Thank you. So Chucky Balance, a little bit of a different mic here tonight, and let's hear from Doug Ward. Doug Ward.
Hey there.
Here tonight, you're looking pretty fast. How's that 07 feeling tonight?
Feeling good. I think I've got a pretty good handle on it. I think I'm ready to go out there and compete. Maybe even snag a win. Definitely try to advance my position in the points.
Yeah, so as we're coming along at Dover, we all know this thing's a tire eater. What's going to be the game plan? Is it going to be try and ride this one out, or is it going to be just not try to burn up your stuff?
I mean, you almost always don't want to burn up your stuff, but, this is one where maybe keeping it on a nice and steady pace rather than pushing it for all it can give every lap is going to end up better just from keeping the life in the tires. But, that's about expected. That's how it usually goes here, I would think.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck, and hopefully you can find success here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. Here from Doug Ward, and now we're going to hear from Isaac Hendricks, who won last week. Isaac. Oh, Isaac? Hello.
I got you.
Man, what a night. You're here. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling pretty good. Dover's one of my interesting tracks to have like a love-hate relationship with, but looking forward to it tonight.
Yeah, so last week coming into this one, it's the Rowdy 160. Obviously it's a race for Kyle Busch. But when you come into this one, how do you feel with coming off the win, I should say, from last week?
Yeah, it definitely helps with a little bit of momentum. It's been a rough season after Kyle's passing, and I'm hoping to repeat what I did last week.
All right, well, good luck to you. I'll get you down to the guys. Hopefully we can see us have that same success here tonight.
All right, looking forward to it.
Thank you. So Isaac Hendricks ready to rock and roll, it sounds like. Of course, we got Joe Divide here in that number 6 machine. There's Charles Balance's very lively number 41, commonly known as the Chucky car. Literally, it's the Chucky car. And of course, we got Jack Scoville and Elliot Jacobson here. My loving wife Jenna is in the booth here tonight. She is being a little peach, setting up for a little bit of a Mario party, I think, as she's going to try and kick Pickle's butt. And the Pickle report has said that it is cloudy with a chance of rain here in the Minneapolis area. So always want to pay attention to the Pickle report. I don't know if anybody heard her through my mic, but I'm sure I might have heard her giggle a little bit. So we're getting ready to go green here. Let's talk about what Dover is all about. Let's go into tonight's race info here. For the Rowdy 160, it's located in Dover, and of course it's a 1 mile track, 88 degrees track depth, pristine conditions here tonight as they are going to try and tackle this one. 66 degrees and clear skies out there, no wind. This race should be immaculately fast, and I do mean it should be extremely fast, as it should not have any real hiccups going forward here tonight. For everybody in the chat, I'm glad to see you guys there. If you guys are there, let me know who you're cheering on. We do our best to try and bring you all up to pace on who you're cheering on the best I can with what I got. Otherwise, if you look at the left side, you can see the timing tower. That is done by SDK. It keeps track of all the good stuff we've all been waiting for. Special shout outs to my wife Jenna. She is watching. She might be giving me some heck in the chat, but she's a little scared to talk tonight, as she's just being a little minion. And also shout out to the other voice of the party, Jamie Pugh, who on nights like tonight, he'll wind up being my race reporter down in the chat. Or of course, if you want to check out the broadcast team, there we are right there in the friendly neighborhood Blackout Bunker. You cannot miss us. Those are the actual faces behind the scenes that you do not get to see very often. Also, shout out to all your fans. If you like UC, you want to see more of this style racing, hit that sub button, hit that like button. Also, there's exclusive Blackout Racing Network merch, PGR merch, and Blackout Motorsports own team merch in there. And some exclusive gear you will not find anywhere else on the web. I promise you that. So you hit that link, check it out, along with some Pugh Racing gear. If you're a fan of Jamie Pugh, who races real life in the TQ Midgets, or the mighty TQ Midgets up in Lancaster, or up by Lancaster, I should say. He goes to a few different tracks. So I want to shout those guys out, as they're a big part. Jenna and Jamie are a big part of the network. Just want even though I don't say it enough, they know they're definitely a part. There's Ben Madden with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle machine. Here, roar. We're seeing about 25 minutes remaining. I'm going to take a brief commercial break from the network here. Don't go anywhere.
Sun beating down on a two-lane road. Radio loud, got the windows rolled. Boots on the dash, yeah, we're running free. kick the dust up. Yeah, just kick it up. Woo, let it roll. Woo. We ain't ever slowing down this road.
All right, we are back here in the booth, and these drivers are getting set to throw it in there here at Dover. They're still dialing in what they got to do here tonight, as you don't want to mess up. I can tell you that much. These drivers have been so competitive all season long, giving us a great show week in and week out. Gabriel Garcia getting ready to step that number 0 car out there. Another brand new type look out of that machine, as he tends to bring in something new to the party every single week. There's Chad Wagoner. Josh Larson in that number 51 bringing something. Christian Gold, of course, debut night for him. He's on edge. Isaac Hendricks kind of collecting the wall a little bit. Get it out of your system now. I mean, if you're going to hit the wall, hit it now. Hit it hard, hit it proud. Of course, PGR Season 12 is going to be coming to town here in right after this season, in fact. Of course, they are going to start off the lineup very well. In fact, we're going to have a network first. We're going to be wind up at Coronado Base in that season, which is going to be great, along with Motegi on the oval. You will not want to miss that one. For the first time, the Cup cars go overseas, and they're going to Japan, which is going to be amazing. So Season 12 has been announced in PGR. Is looking great, along with Season 2 of the ARCA cars that Blackout Racing League. You will not want to miss any of the action coming up in here, because those seasons are going to be extremely difficult. In fact, Blackout Racing ARCA series went East Coast style, short track for the most part. And of course, PGR has gone with a great mix coming up with theirs. But to finish off this season, they got to go to Watkins for the Racing Electronics 1, 2, 3. And of course, they go to Daytona for the PGR Wildlife Bridges 250, and then Las Vegas for the Indecisive Garage 195. And to bring it up, the final finale, the final showdown, they're going to Charlotte, the PGR Title Chase 210. You will not want to miss any of this action going on with these guys. I'm telling you, it is going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. A lot of the drivers are looking forward to it, I'm sure, as it only keeps getting better with iRacing for what tracks they're bringing on board. And to top it off, it is one of the top racing simulators in the country, or in the world, in fact, because it does bring a great mix all the way around. So you won't want to miss any of the action. And tonight, just remember, our hearts and everything go out to the families of Kyle Busch. Of course, he did tragically pass away this year, the young age of 41, and shocked the world of NASCAR, flipped its on its lid, as he is arguably one of the best drivers to ever come to the sport. And another man who might know about this is going to be none other than Jack Scoville. So we're going to bring Jack up here. He's going to have a brief word. Jack. Oh, Jack? Yo, you don't know Jack.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here now, buddy. So you're coming in here tonight. It's the Rowdy 160, and our hearts are all there with the Busch family right now for obvious reasons. Arguably, I mean, Kyle Busch, one of the best drivers in the world of NASCAR to ever set foot in the game, in fact. I can remember watching Kyle, and I was just like, oh, man, who is this guy? type deal. And I knew he was a great driver, not a full-fledged, like, woohoo fan type person. But, I could respect the talent. What are your thoughts when you heard about the news of Kyle, though?
I think I should preface it. I actually used to hate him for a long time when I was younger. With no regard, no thought of how good but obviously that came.
We got
as I
older.
grew up and as things changed. Yeah.
Yeah, we got older.
When I was not a child anymore. And yeah, I mean, it hit hard. You were hoping that he would get that win again, you know, in the Cup Series. It's cool that he got one in the trucks that weekend. That was, I mean, can't beat that, I guess. But yeah, it hits hard.
No, he played hard, and he was one of, to this date, he's one of the toughest drivers to actually set foot on the track. And he stood next to some of the great ones out there. It was racing with even Dale Earnhardt. I think he might, or I don't think he was racing with Petty quite that old or anything, but he raced with some of the greatest drivers of today that we can remember, even Jeff Gordon.
I agree with you. I mean, and, you know, most of the way had a pretty big say in if he was going to win the race or not.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's where our hearts are all at tonight. And then coming into Dover, how do you feel here?
I haven't taken a lap yet, so I'm going to go do that after we get out of here. But I feel good. We're just going to take it slow and see where we end up for the beginning of the race. Kind of feel it out from there. I don't know how crazy it's going to be at the beginning or what could happen here. It's a crazy track, but a lot of times I come here thinking that, and we have a great race. So let's have a great race.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully you can get it done here tonight.
Thank you for putting it on, buddy.
Thank you. That's Jack Scoville. Now we're going to hear from Josh Larson, I should say. Josh.
What's up?
Man, here tonight. How are you feeling?
It's slicker than stepping on a giant dog turd walking out of the front porch.
All right, so light it on fire. might make it a little bit sticky.
Yeah, I think it's going to be either Wreckfest or the Tire Eater 5000.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to get you out of here so you can fix your mic. Your mic is terrible right now.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. I'll let you get out of here so you can fix your mic.
All
Thank
right,
you.
see ya.
So Josh Larson has mic trouble. Let's hear from Gabriel Garcia next. Gabe.
What's going on?
Man, here tonight is Dover. How do you feel? I mean, is the young gun ready to rock and roll here tonight?
Pretty good. Dover's a pretty tough racetrack. It's pretty slippery once these tires run down, so excited and ready to race.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it so you can get a feel for it. Good luck for tonight.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. So Gabriel Garcia is ready to go, and let's hear from the oldest man on the track. Ivan Michaud also ran up in front last week. Ivan.
Hey.
Here tonight, I mean, last week you were up and running at the front here at Dover. We know you got experience here. How do you feel?
What can I say, Brian? I mean, Brandon. I'm in the midst of my move up to Georgia. I'm moving up to Georgia next week, next Monday, and I really just want to enjoy my race tonight, not have to worry about nothing, stay out all the crazy trouble, and hopefully I finish.
All right, man. Well, hopefully you do, and good luck, man. Hopefully your move goes really smooth.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm all right, man. I'll just kind of getting through. So I'll let you get out of here, man. Good luck.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it, buddy. Take care.
So Ivan and Sean getting ready to rock and roll. And for everybody out there, I do hope everybody's enjoying the stream. Remember, you can hit that sub button, hit that like button, show your support. You can also buy some exclusive merch that is available in the stream store. And get yourself a t-shirt. I think there's just a few different things in there. Some few racing pants. You won't want to miss any of that. Now let's go on and do the one thing I need to get out of the way before this thing goes too far gone. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem, and like Rowdy would do, we're gonna make it loud here tonight. Just gotta find the right instrument. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem, done by Dennis Timothy. great national anthem, and you know, we've been doing a lot of rock here tonight. I hope everybody's enjoying the music. All music is, of course, done by Smith Media, my own creation, so everybody can have some fun. Enjoy the tunes there. If you want to find the music, go to suno.com/bsmythe1999, and you can actually download it right from there. Or if you happen to be in the PGR chat and Discord, once in a while I do release some of the new music that I have come up with, and you can get that one done. Sherry Gold, Marcus, glad to see you guys in the chat. Glad to see everybody out there. I think my loving wife is somewhere in the audience somewhere. I doubt it, but who knows? She's a bit nutty once in a while. As she is playing Mario Party right now, and she's actually doing pretty good. I'm not sure what place she's in. I haven't been paying too much attention, but the Mario Party is on here in the booth. And ow! Ow! All right, she's getting really unruly here in the booth. Apparently, she likes to resort to violence. Same with Pickles. And as everybody might have heard Pickles' voice in the chat through the mic there. You see all the cars getting ready for here. It's looking like it is what they were talking about. It is a loose track. How these guys are going to have to combat that here tonight? Throttle control, throttle control, throttle control. So hopefully they can get it done here, as everybody is actually steadily making their way here. We got about 9 minutes to go here to start this thing. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to kick on some tunes, let you guys jam out, watch the cars go. Don't go anywhere. Purple Polar Bear, glad to see you in the chat. My loving wife Jenna has said she's gonna beat my butt for stuff I may or may not have said. I don't understand what she's getting at. I'm ultimately the good guy here. I don't get what she says. No, she is watching this chat, just making sure the stream is up and nice and pretty. So shout out to my wife Jenna, the social media director of the network here. She kind of monitors some of the Facebook stuff and everything else. So hopefully everybody kind of appreciates what she does here at the network. As we're still waiting for a few other drivers to get here to the chat. So we got less than 4 minutes remaining here, going into the qualifying. So don't go anywhere, race fans. We're gonna kick this thing off Rowdy style. Here we go.
Rubbing fenders on the neon lights, engine screaming through the southern night, burning rubber on a razor line, chasing glory at 200 miles.
Spotter's voice cut through the roar. 3 wide, hold it, give me more. Steel and thunder, hearts collide. Living fast on the edge of pride.
Yellow face, green ignites, every inch we're gonna fight.
Let the sparks fly. Feel the fire. Full throttle, taking it higher. No brakes now, all or nothing. We were born for this kind of running.
From the backstretch to the line,
Risk it all in overdrive.
when the last lap comes alive.
Let the sparks fly.
Oh,
Let the sparks fly.
pit road gamble, 2 ties of 4. Crew jumps over that wall like war. Fuel and faith in a 12-second blur. Back out front where the engine stir.
Drafting tight in the final pack. One wrong move and you won't come back. But legends rise with a fearless stand. With the steering wheel in a steady hand.
White flag waves,
No looking back.
it's now or never on this track.
Let the sparks fly. Feel the fire. Full throttle, taking it higher. No brakes now, all or nothing. We were born for this kind of running.
From the backstretch to the line,
Risk it all in overdrive.
when the last lap comes alive.
Let the sparks fly.
Yep, on the last turn, starts spinning.
Oh,
Let the sparks fly.
hear the crowd rise like a hurricane. Feel the surge through the roaring lane. Every scar, every mile we've paid leads to one checker flag parade.
From Daytona 500 dreams to Friday night fights, we chase forever under those lights. Let sparks fly.
No regrets.
Every turn,
The final bid
pedal down.
till the engine cries.
We're chasing more than just the prize. Through the smoke and shattered sky, we don't quit, we don't deny. When it's do or die, let the sparks fly.
All right, we are back. Now we're going to go down to the chat. We're going to bring up our race reporter, Jamie Pugh, and see what he can tell us down in the booth, or down in the pits. Jamie,
Brandon Smith.
man, what a joy it is to have you up in here in the booth. Now you're down there in the trenches. You're with the guys down in the pits. What kind of talk are these guys having right now, and what could they expect? How could they tackle this track being from the reports of it being loose right now?
Well, it's going to get interesting as it appears that Donkey Kong rerouted my flights, so I can't quite get there. So we're going to see what we can do to fix that here in a minute.
Yeah, so, as you've been probably down there watching a few of them and hearing some of the chat, what kind of chat are these guys having right now?
Well, everybody's been talking all week long, battling a loose condition, and I think that's definitely going to play a huge factor as we get into tonight.
Well, when it's loose, you just got to throttle control.
Oh, absolutely. These Gen 6 cars definitely have a different response than what most people are used to with, say, the next gen cars. So it's definitely going to be a fun night here at Dover.
All right, yeah, and top it off, talking about a few drivers, a few people, you've been in the mix of the, been paying attention to NASCAR probably more than anybody out there, considering you have the actual license for it. What can you tell us about Kyle Larson? I mean, that some of these drivers might not already know.
You mean Kyle Busch?
Yeah, Kyle Busch. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, there ain't much else that I don't know that nobody else, the rest of the world doesn't know. So,
but as a driver, I mean, is he actually listed as the best, or is he just one of the best?
He's definitely probably one of the best that we've seen in our time. But it's what they call it generational talent is what it is.
Ah, gotcha. So he's that once in a generation type driver.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. I mean, the dude's won a couple hundred races across NASCAR's top 3 series. He's done a lot for the sport, especially the nonprofit organization that him and his wife started a few years back. So, he was definitely an awesome man, and sad that he's gone.
Yes, that's why we're here doing the Rowdy 160. And also, I'd like to point out, he is also very fierce in the pits. Don't mess with him in the pits, especially after a bad incident.
Yeah, he was definitely a feisty one.
That's why we called him Rowdy. Jamie gets a little rowdy, but I don't think nearly on that level.
I guess you haven't known me long enough then.
I've known you long enough to see you get out of a car and scream at a guy right after a major wreck.
Yeah, you'll have that, but I hate to cut this short as much as I love being up here, but Donkey Kong really messed up my account, so I can't seem to log back in.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck. Hopefully you get it all sorted out. Thank you for coming up here to the booth. And wait, hold on. You're not done yet. Let's hear it, Jamie.
Drivers, start your engines!
Hell yeah, man. Now we can let you finally go. Thank you, Jamie, for coming up here to the booth. As always, Jamie is also the man who's also co-commentator once in a while, so he's got many hats. Good luck, Jamie.
Well, we'll see what happens. If I can't get back into iRacing here, you might just find me in the booth.
All right, man. Well, hopefully we see you up here. Thanks.
Thank you.
So, Jamie was steadily trying to get it into iRacing as iRacing is being fickle right now. Isaac, in the meantime, Isaac Hendricks has done it. Get out on the pole here. Ben Madden, Doug Ward, Chad Wagoner, Nick Biddy, Scoville, Garcia, Jacobson, Morales, Deshaun, Balance, Perry, Gold, Larson, Divide, and Erdman are still waiting to come up here and qualify. Brandon Perry, of course, leaving it out there, trying to get some more extra laps and to get a feel for this track. And if Charles Balance is watching, some people may say your last name could be pronounced Balance or Blente. Just saying, just throwing it out there. It could work. It could catch on. It could be a new hit thing. Isaac Hendricks is still on the top of the board. Joe Divide, Jesse Urban still waiting to step out. I don't know if that is a strike call. My wife Jenna is hunting flies. May all those flies run and tear. I hope they get scared. As I think she got the one that was by my computer. So she's doing a great job, actually. It looks like Perry is just getting some extra laps in as Joe Divide and Jesse Erdman sit in the chat. We are less than 4 minutes to showtime here. Don't go anywhere, race fans. I hope we are talking to a great group of drivers at the end, as the top 5 is at the end of the whole thing.
Alarm clock buzzing like the engines of dawn. Backpack loaded up, racing stripes on. Mama said focus, teacher said lead. I'm drafting through the hallway with a whole lot of speed. Pencils in the pit box, sharpened up clean. Lunch packed heavy like a fuel stop team. Bell rings green and I'm ready to roll. Classroom Daytona, chasing every goal. Tires hit the pavement, heartbeat loud. Eyes on the front, standing out from the crowd. Homework laps and the pressure's real, but champions learn how to hold the wheel. Time to go to school, fire up the ride. Full throttle dreams with my friends beside. Turning every corner, never losing cool. Life's a long racetrack, time to go to school. Wow, raise that flag high, let the engines roar. Study hard today to come back for more. From the first period lights to the final bell rule. Victory lane waiting, time to go to school. Math class strategy like a tire wear chart. Science got sparks like a fresh race start. History lessons got legends alive. Every single chapter helps the future drive. Coach said patience wins late in the race. Don't burn out fast trying to lead the pace. Slow in the corners, fast on the straight. Discipline and hustle separate the grades. Pit stop moment when the day gets tough. Refuel your mind when the track gets rough. No yellow flag gonna hold me down. I keep chasing that championship crown. Time to go to school, pedal to the floor. Learning every lap till I break the door. Books and ambition, that's my fuel. Next gen, future, time to go to school. Victory lane dreams in a cap and gown. Starting with the courage not to back down. From the morning green flag to the sunset cool. Winning for tomorrow. Time to go to school.
We are moments away here. We're about 1 minute away from showtime here. Looks like Isaac Hendricks will be on pole position with Ben Madden right alongside him. And of course, you got Doug Ward and Chad Wagoner trying to shut that one down. Joe Divide and Jesse Urban have elected not to qualify this race. I don't know if this is part of their strategy or what's going on there, but they are going to be doing that. My loving wife, Jenna, of course, has finally appeared in the chat, saying she's going to get me. So I don't know what she's going to get me. I hope it's a chocolate cake because I really like chocolate cake sometimes. You heard her in the mic. All right. As everybody might have heard her in the background, and Pickles is sitting there too. They're still playing Mario Party. The update there is Jenna is in second and Sarah is in first. And of course, Wario Bowser are sitting down there. One of them started saying they cheated. I don't know what to say. I don't know what the ruling would be on this. And here we go. It's time for the grid. Here we go. On pole will be Isaac Hendrick with Ben Madden, followed by Doug Ward and Chad Wagoner. Right behind that, you got Nick Beatty and Jack Scoville, followed by Gabriel Garcia and Elliot Jacobson. Isaac Morales and Ivan Deshawn bring up row 5 with Charles Balance and the Madman, Brandon Perry, sitting back in row 6. We scroll back deeper in this grid. And it looks like Christian Gold and Josh Larson will bring up row 7, followed by Jesse Erdman and Joe Divide bringing up the rear. We got 16 drivers here tonight, 16 potential winners at the end of the night. So these guys are ready to go. They're ready to throw it in, and they are ready to give us a show. So get loud, get on your feet, get it rowdy, because this is the PGR Rowdy 160 brought to you on the baddest racing network the world has ever seen. The Blackout Racing Network, brought to you by myself, Brandon Smith, but potentially Jamie Pugh coming into their booth later on. Also, shout out to my wife Jenna, the social media director of the Blackout Racing Network. Shout out to all the fans in the stands. This one's for you. So get on your feet, get ready to roll, as we're about ready to witness some of the best sim drivers around the world. Don't go anywhere.
Lines. I passed a pace car by accident once, then apologized with a coupon for lunch. Hey, helmet smells like old French fries. Fired up the grill in the grandstand line. Somebody's uncle bet me $20 I'd spin and turn 3. Hey, doubled up. We ain't lifting, we ain't thinking. Transmission leaking, but the crowd's still singing. Mad cause the burn out loud. Sorry officer, the tires came off somehow. I'm all in. Wide open throttle. Common sense got left in the trailer, right beside the broken radiator. Full send, light that fire. Zip tied dreams and bald ass tires. Win or wreck, we still descend. Straight chaos, baby. Full send it. Copy that tower. We may have slightly.
All right, we are here once again. The baddest grid on the planet is about to take off. Green flag flies, and we are racing for the first time here in Dover for the Rowdy 160. And look at this, Isaac Hendricks gets out in front early on. Then we got Ben Madden, Chad Wagner, Doug Gordon, Brandon Perry high up into the wall. Yellow flag flies as a few others crashed in there also. It looks like something happened to Joe Divide also. We're going to go into this one. We're going to go quarter speed and just kind of check this one out. And we know that we've seen something happen with Brandon Perry, so I'm going to go up on his car. Looks like Gabriel Garcia kind of neck coated him. Send him up into the wall. Josh Larson, contact made. Of course, down. Oh my, there's the number 5. That's Christian Gold, and right up in the traffic. Nowhere for Josh Larson to go on that one. That is very tough call. Looks like almost initial contact was made with neck code. So these guys are going to restack them, re-rack them. We're going to get going here in no time. Not sure exactly what happened on this one. Fully, it will be reviewed at the end of the night. As we do see somebody else right out in front. It's number 13. That's Elliot Jacobson. Sitting right behind the pace car. So I don't know if he made the grid in time. We're going to go back to jamming out here in the booth. Don't go anywhere.
fight.
Right, these guys are restacked, re-racked, and ready to rock and roll here. Let's see how this one pans out here as they get ready. And they take off. Green flag flies once again high above Dover. And a big slip up by Madden. Loses a lot of time. Everybody else checks up. Madden stays out in front of that, but he's clearly got some warming up the rear tires to do. Back behind him, Doug Ward and Chad Wagoner. Wagoner gets the undercut. There's Nick Biddy right there looking to go underneath Wagoner. Of course, there's also Gabriel Garcia, that young gun. So these drivers are clearly just trying to make way here. Nobody's really giving an inch to nobody here. Nick Biddy, of course, forcing Garcia to that high side. The high side has been the faster line here, so he's just kind of maybe shuffle that one in and just let that one go. So we scroll back here. We go back, and you do see Jesse Urban leading a pack of 3 or 4 drivers there. Scrolling back here, everybody's gotten off and on the loose here. Out in front, those Isaac Hendricks. Hendricks is gone. He's checked out. 2 seconds to the gap. Now Doug Ward. Doug Ward is chasing him down at that 07. He's going to hopefully put some pressure on him if he can get the momentum going in that number 07 machine. Gabriel Garcia and Chad Wagoner look like he's kind of sitting back, maybe relaxing a little bit, but I know Garcia, he's going to try to get up there. He's going to get aggressive on this one. And maybe try to get work around Madden as they usually will do here. They do press the limit here a little bit. Nick Biddy, of course, trying to work that low side, maybe trying to conserve some tire on that 32 machine, which could be very helpful as the night goes on. We do see Christian Gold staying out in front of Jesse Urban. Jesse Urban, Brandon Perry, Jack Scoville, and Isaac Morales all kind of in a line with Ivan Sean right now. Of course, we're talking to Ivan Sean. He's one of the oldest members on the grid right now. Of course, you got Josh Larson and looks like Elliot Jacobson. Now, Charles Balance, for some odd reason, is already showing 2 laps back. So already trouble for that number 41 car, which is not how you want to start the race. But usually if you battle hard enough and get back, you can get on it a little bit. Now, Doug Ward, of course, is chasing down Isaac Hendricks, which is going to be very difficult to do. Isaac Hendricks, of course, coming off the win last week, he's definitely got momentum on his side, which will definitely help him out. It looks like Elliot Jacobson coming down pit road. Not a good sign for that number 13 team right now, as they are not having a good start to this race, as that is not how they want this one to begin. Of course, you do see some sparks flying off the left side of these machines. Is sitting pretty low to make it happen, to make it possible to race here back. Of course, next season they will be back into the next-gen machines and possibly run a little bit faster here. I don't think they got Dover back on the schedule next season, but they will definitely make do with what they got available on iRacing. Isaac Hendricks is still pulling a gap, 3.1 to Isaac Hendricks. Looks like Gabriel Garcia has got around Nick Biddy, but Nick Biddy is right there waiting for Garcia to make that mistake, which he's been waiting for. Wagner and Madden sit back in 5th and 6th, the battle for 5th. Meanwhile, back here, this is where the real party is. I'm telling you, this is where the party is. Christian Gold, Jesse Irvin, Brandon Perry, Josh Larson. It looks like Charles Balance is in that mix, along with Isaac Morales and the boys. So a lot of battling going on back here amongst the back, starting always 7th place on back. A lot of battles. Erdman tries the inside of Gold. Gold has to go to the high side. Erdman comes underneath, gets the position. Brandon Perry's coming next. Trouble for the 22 in the back as he loses the rear. Josh Larson has to go to the high side and let Brandon Perry, can't really regain that one. As Larson is battling Perry, Perry can't have an answer here. Larson on the inside, Perry on the outside. Perry trying to get the run on the exit, can't quite get it. Larson jumps out in front, gets the slide job done, and what a pass on Josh Larson here tonight. That one was that was beautiful. That was graceful even. That even had some class. Of course, Isaac Morales, you've seen him lose it on the corner of turn 2 here. So he does want to be careful not to overheat the tires there. Everybody else up here is really spread out right now. These guys are spread out. Christian Gold battling it out with the rest of them, trying to hang on to what he has left here. He's doing a great job so far. Debut night, I get it. You know, it's not going to be easy. Charles Balance almost into the rear of Perry. Perry hangs on. And that is what we're talking about. This battle is in the trenches. Nobody is giving an inch. Nobody's backing down. The points are on the line here tonight as current points leader, Brandon Perry, we were showing up there. I did not get a chance to go through points in the pre-race show, but we'll see if I can get a chance during one of the, we do have a caution or something. As Isaac Hendricks trying to make up some more points, in fact. After last week's win, he could actually really get a good jump into the point standings. Of course, the points keep coming no matter what this season. Isaac Hendrick, Doug Ward, Nick Biddy, Ben Madden, Gabriel Garcia are top 5 here. So we are steadily seeing these guys work their way out. Of course, Christian Gold feeling more pressure from the number 22 of Isaac Morales now and the 41 of Charles Balance. Maybe trying to work their way around. Balance drives it deep, can't get the deal. That might have opened up the way for Jack Scoville to come in. Scoville tries to do his little switching up on him. Don't chop the nose off of those things. It doesn't work out well for the guy who gets the nose chopped, just saying. Sometimes you gotta go with it. Charles Balance high up near the wall. He's gonna try and rip it around there. Coming down. Oh my, Scoville. Oh my, oh, big wreck in the back. And that is something that was crazy. Charles Balance, of course, getting caught up in this one, and let's go into this. You can see this one. Balance cannot see Scoville. Scoville there, they just get loose. Game over, and that's how it kind of went. And Isaac Deschamps getting wrapped up into that as well. So big trouble for Charles Ballan's team already in that number 41. And now we'll go into what we were talking about, points going into this thing. Here they are. At the top of the board, you do have Brandon Perry and Josh Larson battling out for first and second with Doug Ward, Gabriel Garcia, Ben Madden. Of course, Jack Scoville's right there with Jesse Urban, and Isaac Hendricks steadily making way and getting through there. Now, he can jump a few positions with a solid finish here tonight, along with Zachary Beige, who did not make it. Beige will probably lose some positions. And of course, you got Elliot Jacobson, Ivan Deshawn, and Zachary Crabtree all in this fight. So they do have to perform here. As you see, nearly every driver come down pit road except for one. Isaac Hendricks, Doug Ward, Nick Biddy all staying out, along with Josh Larson and Brandon Perry, to take the position. This is going to be trouble. What were the pit crews thinking here? It's 28 laps in. You've got tires that are wearing out faster than some old lady's underwear. So they have to get this one done, and hopefully they can keep it under them as the night goes on. I don't understand the madness behind this one. I can honestly say I don't agree with the pit strategy or the pit call here. They should have probably came down pit road to take tires, but I'm not the pit crew, just saying. But don't go anywhere. We're going to be going live here just shortly.
Engines rumbling, Sunday sky, rubber burning, sparks fly high, strapped in tight, visor down, 40 cars, one battleground, crew chief calling from the stand, hit your mark, stick to the plan, heart beats faster every lap, chasing glory, no looking back, feel the tension in the air, all or nothing, truth or dare. Let the flag drop, let it fly. Green means go, we're born to ride. Pedal down, don't think twice. Living fast, rolling dice. From the backstretch to the line. We're racing time, we're racing pride. Hear the roar, watch us climb. Let the flag drop. It's our time. Side by side at 200 mph. Trade a little paint, don't lift, don't crash. Spotter saying, clear up high. One wrong move and it's goodbye. Pit road chaos for fresh tires. Fuel it up, relight the fire. Seconds count, no room for doubt. In and gone, we're back breaking.
All right, as they get ready to come to the green flag once again, shout out to the Busch family. This was for them. Green flag does fly here once again. A little bit of bumping and grinding at the start of this one. But look at this. Doug Ward sees it, and he wants to take advantage. Cannot quite do it. As it looks like Josh Larson's right in this mix with Nick Biddy, Ben Madden, Jesse Urban. A few of these guys are still on the old tires here. That's what we're talking about. Who wore them down the most? Hendricks, Ward, Biddy, Larson, and Madden. Our top five so far here tonight. Jesse Urban putting some pressure on Ben Madden right there. Isaac Hendricks looking to pull away now. Can he do it again? We do see Doug Ward and Nick Biddy looking to maybe make some moves to the front of this one. Not 100% sure just yet what Biddy's got in that thing, but he's been at the front this whole most of the time. Of course, Josh Larson in that 51 machine looking to maybe work his way up. Meanwhile, in the back, Jesse Urban goes underneath. He might have the advantage on Wagoner. Wagoner might not have an answer. Urban holds it to the inside line. They got to stick it down there. It will save their tires in the long run. I do, guys. Oh my, Wagoner loose high up into the wall. It gets, looks like it saved it. We're going to continue to stay green. Oh my, Wagoner's, there we go. Wagoner's back, his connection's back, it looks like. So he's going to have to hope for another caution here. Just scroll back here. Looks like Josh Larson, Ben Madden, Doug Ward, Gabriel Garcia, and Jesse Urban are all battling it out, trying to get into third place. In fact, Doug Ward, of course, chasing down Josh Larson. Ward up to the wall. Garcia takes advantage. Garcia gets underneath. What a good move just to be on your toes on that one. Great move out of Garcia to make that move stick. We do see some oh my, Madden a little bit loose on the exit there. And it might open up, that might have opened up the door for Scoville. Scoville looking to the midline, he can't quite get it there. Now he's going to go for it, I think, as Scoville is looking for a midline pass if he can get there. However, at the front, they did it last week. It is on this week. Nick Biddy and Isaac Hendricks have met once again. And check this out, is Gabriel Garcia joining the party. He might try to push this thing 3 wide. Garcia is hunting it down. Garcia is looking for the opening, cuts down to the inside, 3 coming down the front stretch, nearly 3 wide at the line. This battle at the front has become a 3-car fight, and Garcia and Biddy are in the mix. Biddy cuts off the front of Hendricks there. Garcia sees it. He takes advantage. He's going to come underneath. Garcia is trying to get there, but as they're battling, look at this. Jesse Urban has came into the party, and Urban was up here battling the last week for this one. So this has become a 4-car fight for the lead. They're probably pleading with Wagoner, get out of the way, please. Get out of the way, please. Please, 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 as Wagoner gets out of there. Garcia cuts underneath for the lead and gets it. Biddy has to go to the high side. And Gabriel Garcia gets the move done and it takes control of tonight's race. What a night of racing so far. This is not over yet. Biddy is going to maybe try to chase him down. He's also got Jesse Urban chasing him down right behind. This is becoming an interesting race, to say the least. This is where some track calls might not have been a good one. When we go look at the pit strategy at the lead, I believe all these guys know Garcia and Erdman on new tires versus the old ones on 42-lap old tires of Scoville, Biddy, and Hendricks. This is a track call that is going to weigh on them every single night this week. If this was not how they wanted this to go. Gabriel Garcia, of course, out in front. He's got the pace, 1.5 the gap. Urban defending against Scoville. Scoville trying desperately to get around Urban, and he cannot get there. Of course, Nick Biddy is just back there. He's just riding, dude. He's just sitting back there. He's just chill. He's just chill as a cucumber. He's just chilling. He's not really trying to push that 32 machine. He knows that he can have a shot maybe at the end if he can manage to make this trap last. Not only that, save an extra pit stop. That is where you're going to make it up, I think. And that is going to probably be the deal that counts. Now, Brandon Perry, of course, is in the battle for points. Points leader, back in 9th. What can he do this late? It's not over yet. You got to remember, you got 160 laps to get this one done. We're already 46 laps in. The downfall is this pit strategy that some of the pit crews have made. If it goes green, they're going to have to pit under green. And this pit road is one of the toughest ones there is. They cannot afford black flags. You don't get one. Oh my. Ben Madden is in trouble. He keeps it on the track. But oh my! Carnage in the back. Yellow. Full yellow.
Brandon Smith wants a full yellow. He's getting it.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
As full yellow comes out here. Car on track. 2-car incident involving Ben Madden. And let's go to this one. We'll go look and see what happened exactly here. You know, Ben Madden, it wasn't so bad the first time. He came off the car. It all started back here. Madden clearly gets loose here. As Madden gets loose, comes off the wall, and as he's trying to re-enter, he bounces off the inside barrier. It wasn't so bad. He looked like he kept it straight there. But as we speed this up a little bit, he's clearly got steering damage, and that's where the really big chaos makes. He's trying to turn completely left. He's going right. Contact with Chad Wagoner, and Wagoner hard contact. This is where it all kind of comes to a screeching halt here. Madden can't really do much. He's just trying to coast it down there. He tries to make it down into the pits, gets it stopped on track, and that is where the network pulled out the caution here tonight. Gabriel Garcia, of course, is leading this one with Jesse Erdman and Ivan Deshawn up there now in the mix. And this is what Garcia did not want to see. I can guarantee that. He did not want to see the caution fly here. It's 22 laps in, and that also evened the playing field as the other drivers are going to get a chance to pit here if they choose to. So don't go anywhere, Ace Face. This one's far from over. We're 50 laps into this one. Don't go anywhere.
Dust in the air, engines tight, boots on the dash, radio loud. We ain't here to blend with the crowd. Got a full tank and a rebel soul, white lines running, losing control. You smile like trouble in the neon glow, say punch it baby, and away we go. Heartbeat thumping like a kick drum sound, gravel flying when we spin around. We're racing down a dirt road, two-step, hands up, no brakes, no regrets. Slide to the left, then drift to the right. Love's burning hotter than a Friday night. Yeah, we're dust, chrome, and wild desire.
Here we go. Thomas Meeks, glad to see you in the chat and everything, along with everybody else.
Green flag.
Green flag flies once again. Gabriel Garcia. We get a few good drivers. It looks like Ivan Shaw pulls out of line. Don't know what's going on there with that number 7 machine. Gabriel Garcia jumps back up the lead. This time we got Jesse Erdman and Isaac Hendricks. Hendricks is looking. Remember, Hendricks was the lead earlier on. But Jesse Erdman cuts underneath and doesn't get the pass on Garcia. Slide job engaged as Jesse Erdman takes control of this race. Isaac Hendricks looks inside. Now he's going to try and get the lead. And now he's hunting down Jesse Erdman. for everybody in the chat, hang on, because this one is far from over. I'm glad to see everybody out there. Yes, this is only the third caution of the night. 53 laps into a 160 lap race. And these guys are giving everything. Urban is delivering a little bit of a door to 24. And Isaac Hendricks jumps back up the lead. Then it's got Urban, Biddy, and Garcia. Biddy looks underneath. This is what we've been waiting for. Biddy cuts underneath. Larson looks like he's going to come in. Slide job on Erdman. You got to be careful on that slide job. I don't know how I feel about the slide job in NASCAR style racing. I tell you what, it's a little bit sketchy if you're not careful. It looks like Larson comes underneath Jesse Erdman, gets the pass done. And back behind them now, Isaac Morales has joined this fight up at the front for the top 5. Hendricks, Biddy, Larson, Erdman, and Morales. The battle for the top 5 is on, and Morales looking underneath of Erdman. Erdman is in trouble. He's lost a matter of 4 positions in about 6 laps. He's got to rethink the strategy a little bit. Maybe try to conserve a little tire. We're kind of watching this one. Doug Ward in trouble. He had a little bit of a power slide. And check Gabriel Garcia, of course. He's facing pressure from Brandon Perry. Perry's looking underneath. Garcia's now in trouble. Perry might have the position on him. Perry cuts in, gets the position made on Gabriel Garcia. Garcia, no answer on that one. Our leader, though, Isaac Hendricks, got to be happy about this one. He is out in front. He's 58 laps into a 160 lap race. We're almost down to the under 100 laps here. But as the time goes on, these guys are going to find out how loose or tight this car is really going to get. It might feel tight in the dirty area. It might feel loose. I have no clue. I haven't been testing it. Gina, glad to see you in there in the chat along with everybody, actually. Glad to see you all here. This race is going to be big. This is for the Busch family, and this is why we call it the Rowdy 160. Let's face it, I'm not going to get, I might get a little louder. I'm not 100% sure, but I can promise the tunes are as loud as I can get them. So I hope everybody's enjoying the show. Hopefully everybody's liking what I'm doing here tonight. My wife Jenna, everybody in the chat, she's going to get me. I don't know what she's going to get me. I'm telling you, I think it's going to be chocolate cake. She might bring me chocolate cake or a cappuccino. I'd go for either one right now. Just saying. As we kind of watch the battles up front, Hendricks is on rails here tonight. This is dangerous for him. He's already 62 laps in. He's been flying all night. Biddy has been trying to catch him and cannot quite get there. There is a 0.46 gap, so he does close the gap up a little bit. Josh Larson, though, looking to put some pressure on Biddy now. Biddy's got Larson in that rearview mirror, big as ever. And I'm going to see if I can do it here. I'm going to see if I can go through the onboard from Larson. Here's what Larson is looking at right now here down in the cockpit. This is really what the inside view for all the drivers looks like. But you hear him crank it up, 9,200 RPM. These guys are absolutely flying here tonight. That's what we're talking about. These cars will hit that rev limiter hard. You know, when we go back here, Morales and Ward just kind of sitting back and watching some of this. Perry's in no man's land. I don't know where Perry's at. Urban's trying to chase him. There's Joe Devine actually battling back. He's in the 8th place, up 8 spots here tonight. So you kind of see how these guys have got to perform here tonight. And of course, the man who has clear air, Isaac Hendricks, in that number 24 Dude White's machine, is absolutely on the limit here tonight. So these guys absolutely giving us a show here. Go to a little bit different deal here. Larson makes the outside pass on Benny. So Josh Larson gets to second place, and as this goes on, Larson is dangerous at this point. I mean, might have figured this machine out. Can he get there? I think so. They do want to be careful, though. As we see the pit strategies, there are 17 lap full tires. One thing they do want to watch out for is blowing that front right tire still. You don't want to blow out any of the tires on the right side. Hendricks, of course, 1.6 the gap now after Biddy was battling with Larson. So I don't want to see any more incidents here. Jesse Urban, of course, battling with looks like the number 6 of Joe Divide. Of course, both those two drivers are up 8 spots. None other have gained more than Josh Larson, who's gained 12 here at Dover. And Larson and Biddy are swapping spots again as they are steadily making some moves. And kind of crank this on. We're going to go to the backstretch speed cam. See how fast these guys are flying here. Kind of see the speed cam in action here at Dover. See a few of these guys, they're not really getting close to that outside wall. They don't want to bump the wall too hard. So just kind of a look there at that backstretch camera. Looks like they're kind of spread out a little bit now. Do see Morales looking to battle Larson a little bit. That might be an interesting battle if Morales can get to him. Of course, Morales is up 5 spots. Doug Ward is actually down 2. He's not having a normal night we see out of Doug. Usually he's a little bit better on it. Of course, Brandon Perry up 6 spots. Joe Divide up 9. Brandon Perry working his way back up through the grid to maybe have a fighting chance at the top 5 here tonight. Of course, for everybody out there, remember, so for everybody out there, greatly appreciate it. Remember, this one is for the Busch family out there. Kyle Busch, as everybody has already found out, tragically passed away this year due to unknown causes that I haven't heard about. If somebody does know the actual cause of what they listed as, that'd be great. But he tragically passed 3 days after winning a truck series race. So the Busch family, heart and prayers go out to you. You guys suffered this tragic loss, and he will forever be in the hearts of everybody that's around the world or in part of the NASCAR nation, as he has had multiple wins across 3 different series of oval racing around the NASCAR circuit with the trucks, obvious Xfinity O'Reilly series, and of course the actual Cup series. So that's why we call it the Rowdy 160. It's for the Busch family here tonight. My wife Jenna is here in the booth. Remember to say thank you. She is the social media director of the network here tonight. She is having a fun time playing Mario Party, and she's currently running 3rd. Isaac Hendricks still in command of this thing. Pretty impressive. Larson and Morales are battling it out, though. That is the battle for 3rd, it looks like. Of course, Doug Ward has got his hands full, as Brandon Perry looking to maybe catch up to him a little bit.
Yellow flag is out.
And we do have a yellow. Looks like something with Charles Balance. I'm not sure exactly what happened here, as Balance gets on the turn there. I'm not sure exactly what happened here, but find out. Balance off the wall. Tries to keep it organized. The 6 comes up. Oh, you know what? That was that netcode magic, just saying. The netcode stepped in here again. Oh, gotcha. Thank you for that, Jesse. Glad to. Thank you also, Keller, for that update there. As you see, balance, a little bit of that netcode magic here. So we're going to go back into the deal here. It looks like Isaac Hendricks is staying out. Don't go anywhere, race fans. I'll be back momentarily after this brief commercial break.
Green light dropped and I missed the gear. Spider yelling nonsense in my ear. Dog went wild barking at the mailman. Now I'm sideways through the infield again. Crew chief mad throwing up his hands. Said, buddy, that ain't part of the plan. But then she smiled from the pit lane wall. And honestly, I forgot to race it all. I swear I had it under control till distractions took the wheel from my soul. Not my fault, the dog was barking, engine screaming while my brain quit parking. Then some cute woman waved my way. Now my lap times floated into space. Hit the cones, spun the ride, still blame dirty air with pride. If you ask why I finished last tonight, it was everybody else's fault, not mine. Burn the tires, leaving pit road fast. Commentator said that move won't last. I radioed back, the car feels great. Right before I launched it through turn 8. Now the bumpers held on with tape. Mascot laughing during the replay. Safety truck got more speed than me, but I'm still talking like a champion on TV. Maybe next week I'll stay focused. Maybe next week I won't blow this. But if another dog starts barking loud, I'm probably wrecking in front of the crowd. Not my fault, don't blame the driver. I was basically a racing survivor. Cute distraction by the grandstand lights turned my victory into a demolition night. Smoke everywhere, crowd went wild. I climbed out grinning like a child. Yeah, the trophy guy just walked on by, but it still wasn't my fault tonight.
Green flag.
Here we
green
go.
flag.
Green flag flies once again high above Dover, and we are racing. Morales in trouble as he gets a slow takeoff. Doug Ward looks to challenge for the lead now. Doug Ward gets underneath. Does he manage to get the position? Might not. He does, in fact, though. Blame it on bad camera angles here. Looks like Hendricks is in trouble as he was the only car to stay out. Everybody else on fresh tires. Was it a mistake in the pits? Doug Ward, Nick Biddy, Isaac Hendricks, our battle for third is on. It does look like Morales might get the position on Hendricks. Hendricks is in trouble. Brandon Perry is coming. He's not backing off. He's defending against Gabriel Garcia, the young gun. And Brandon Perry looks to gain the position. Gabriel Garcia's looking to maybe push it 3 wide. Don't think so, though. He's staying really patient, though. Up in the front, though, Nick Biddy and Doug Ward battling for first here. Ward holds that mid line with pride. He's got to have a little bit better exit than Biddy to hold that position. Looks like he does. And look at this. Ward is in trouble hard on the brakes and losing the position to Biddy. Biddy takes over the lead. We have seen a lot of action here tonight. Ward and Biddy swapping it back and forth. They're gonna be careful, boys. Hang on to her. Just saying, they gotta hold on. Isaac Morales, Gabriel Garcia, Brandon Perry are looking to maybe stay in the top 5, but Brandon Perry under pressure from Joe Devine. Isaac Hendricks is definitely in trouble as he did not take tires. Everybody else did. That pit crew chief might be wanting to rethink his career choices at this point. And the answer to your question, Purple Polar Bear, is nobody is playing as Yoshi. We have Mario, Bowser, the Pink Mushroom, and Wario. Hold on, Pickles is going to tell me who. Oh, Pink Mushroom is Toadette. Got it. So, it's giving me a little bit of Mario Party lessons here. Biddy is out in front. He's got a pretty decent lead on Doug Ward. Isaac Morales, though, is looking to capitalize with Gabriel Garcia chasing him down, though. That's not going to be easy. Garcia gets underneath, holds that low side. Oh my, Garcia gets loose. He does save it. I thought maybe we were going to see some donuts out of that one, but I guess not. Brandon Perry, of course, still defending against Joe Devine, and Josh Larson has actually drifted back quite a bit. Same with Jesse Erdman and Isaac Hendricks. Ivan Sean, of course, still holding it down in the top 10. See back behind the number 5, that is Christian Gold. But in command of this one is Nick Biddy. And Nick Biddy's a talented driver. Last week he was battling it up front with Isaac Hendricks. And this week he's out in front. He's got a battle with Doug Ward. So it's going to be kind of a bit of an extreme, different deal here. Of course, last week in the finish at Texas, Isaac Hendricks did come out on top. So Nick Biddy is, of course, looking for payback here this week as he wants to get that dub. I don't blame him. I'd want to get a dub too here at Dover. Dover's a pretty good place to get one at. It's not very easy either. Meanwhile, Gabriel Garcia and Isaac Morales have swapped spots. Gabriel Garcia has been a progressively improving driver throughout the Cup Series. He's been doing pretty good at just maintaining pace. He's been very fast. Now the problem is throughout the season, he's also had trouble. By trouble, I mean bad form. He's been wrecked a couple times and been involved in wreck or been the cause of a wreck once in a while too. He likes to push the limits of what the Gen 6 can do. And tonight he's actually staying really calm. He's kind of watching out, see what it does for him. Brandon Perry, of course, still defending against the number 6, or against the number 6, who's up 10 spots. And Joe Devine, of course, really like to get this one. Oh my, Morales way off track. Perry takes advantage. Perry takes advantage, grips the high side, and gets the position along with potentially Joe Devine coming through now. Joe Devine is looking to capitalize on the mistake by Morales. It looks like he does, along with Jack Scoville, who is a lap down. Sorry, Scoville's 2 laps down here tonight. There we go, Tina, yeah. That's your baby daddy, all right. I can dig it. Hopefully all is well where you guys are at, and you guys got some popcorn or some favorite soft drink, because this thing is gonna go green, I think, for quite some time now. Of course, we go look at the tail of the tape here tonight. There it is, Nick Biddy up in front, four cautions, 12 laps, 6 lead changes. Of course, lead changes only count when they are scored for the lap. This has been pretty good. Weather, though, has stayed right around the same. There's still clear conditions, 0 wind. So it's a great night of racing here at Dover as they are still tackling this track here. Maybe everybody's wondering who your commentator is. I got a picture for that one too. As yes, I'm hiding out in a bunker here currently. My wife Jenna has stolen the key for my bunker, and she said she will only give it back if I solemnly swear to be good. And of course, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. So obviously we're at an impasse, and neither one of us will make up our mind. So I'll be in here in the bunker for quite some time now. So please send me some snacks. I prefer Snickers and popcorn if you have any. As there we go, people. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that. Still kind of seeing where the battle is, and oh my, Brandon Perry challenging Gabriel right off the wall a little bit. That is going to cost him. Perry inside line gets the position. Gabe goes around, or Perry goes around, and Gabriel cannot get that position made. As looks like this number 21 machine might be on the move a little bit. We're going to bring up the race reporter and see what kind of stuff he's hearing down in the pits right now. Jamie.
Brandon Smith.
You're down in the trenches. We know your driver's up doing really well. What can you tell me? I mean, are you guys back as a spotter and crew chief right now? Are you listening to what other people are doing, or are you just kind of making up your mind of what you want to do and sending it that way?
I mean, I'm listening to what a lot of people are saying, but you know, anybody knows me knows I got my own plan, and so far it seems to be working pretty good. So we're gonna stay down this path to see what happens.
All right, man. Well, good luck. And as far as the energy down the pit lane, what's the energy like down in pit lane?
Oh, it's hectic. I mean, every car in the field, every crew chief I've talked to, everybody's screaming about tires. Tires, tires, tires. Tonight, tires matter in a big way.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully you can keep that number 21 rolling.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Jamie Pugh giving us some inside scoop down in the chat, what he's hearing amongst some of the drivers down below there. Yeah, Purple Polar Bear Perry is making some moves, as Jamie Pugh is his spotter, in fact. Nick Biddy and Doug Ward still kind of holding it out there. Now, Brandon Perry is out in no man's land. This is exactly where he wants to be at. No man's land, third place, points leader. He's going to have to hold this spot if he wants to secure his first place position here. As we've seen the points from round 11, actually, after it ended last week. Gabriel Garcia and Josh Larson still giving us a great show back here. Josh Larson, of course, is holding the top 5. Joe Devine tried to catch him. Did he burn it up too soon? Maybe. I'm not 100% sure on this, but we do have 51 laps remaining here at Dover. These cars are not giving an inch. Nobody's going to give you a position. So they all are just kind of staying calm with what they got. Stay with me, everybody. I'm going to take a brief commercial break from the network here. Grab me a drink, grab something. Get my voice cooled down a little bit. Don't go anywhere. This race is going to continue on, and we're going to have a crowning champion or winner at the end of the night here. We did look here. There's a 4-car battle now, as I say that. That's Scoville, Garcia, Madden, and the 51 of Larson. They're saying, let us around. Scoville looking really loose right now on the exit. That is trouble for that number 56 machine, as he's trying to get his, trying to hold his lucky dog spot. But Gabriel Garcia, Josh Larson, oh my. We do see it there. That was, looks like Joe Divide went high up to the wall there. He swung for the fences and missed. And yeah, Josh Larson has got around Gabriel Garcia. But Gabriel Garcia's in trouble from Jesse Erdman. Erdman might be trying to get around now. Garcia's definitely in trouble. They do want to watch out a little bit, as looks like Erdman gets a little bit easier on the brakes there. Brakes a little bit later than Garcia. Nearly door to door. Isaac Hendricks comes 3 wide finally here at Dover. Isaac Hendricks working his way through now. As we do see Joe Divide now in the pit, so he's going to probably get patched up a little bit after maybe he has some nose damage. The 45, of course, that was Jesse Erdman, winds up back into 5th place. He is battling with that 0 of Gabriel Garcia. Nick Biddy, of course, out in front, holding it down. He's got a 3.1 the gap to Doug Ward and Brandon Perry. Of course, you got Josh Larson scraping the wall a little bit. But he's also got Jesse Erdman, who might have finally hit the throttle on that number 45 machine. Trying to maybe gain a little bit, maybe try to get the edge on Larson. Looks like the battles have not settled down here. Gabriel Garcia now battling with lap traffic. That is Chad Wagoner. And it looks like Isaac Morales is looking to maybe try and capitalize. Morales in trouble. He's going to lose out big. Losing all momentum on that one. So we are pretty spread out now, I think. Except for this battle back here with Jesse Erdman and Josh Larson. Erdman, of course, trying to catch Larson to gain another spot. As the name of the game in this league is points. We're coming down to the final stretch of this thing. We're about 40 laps to go, in fact. So drivers do want to be somewhat cautious in what they want to do here. I do anticipate maybe some pit strategies consisting of a green flag stop. And if that does happen, that could shake the pace of this race. Erdman gets underneath Larson. Larson, no answer. There we go. Everybody's kind of spreading out now as we're going to go let the cars kind of fly here around at the breakneck speeds. Don't go anywhere.
Trucks lined up in a row. Bass so loud, make the don't stop. Cornfield lights and a dirt road beat. Tailgate down, we stomping our feet. DJ spinning out the back of a ride. Whole crew jumping side to side. I seen the cooler fire in the soul. Living that life that we can't control. Laugh so loud, echoes for miles. This, that real, no filter style. Raise 'em up if you feel that heat. Heartland rhythm in every heartbeat. We don't quit, we don't slow down. This our night, this our town. Who came to party? Yeah, yeah. We came to party. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause a Midwest party don't stop from the sunset down till the sun come up. Who came to party? Yeah, yeah. Turn it up, don't ever drop. 'Cause a Midwest party don't stop. No Midwest party don't stop. Yeah, we loud, yeah, we proud. Sing it so the whole world hears us now. From the back roads to the city lights, we bring the heat every single night. Who came to party? Yeah, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna make this stop. 'Cause a Midwest party don't stop. Now Midwest party don't stop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We came to party. Yeah, yeah. Everybody.
All right, we are back here in Dover, and these guys, yeah, Jesse, I think he needs us to stay green and clean. As Biddy is out in front, he's coming down pit road now. Josh Larson possibly going to be looking to do about the same thing, I think. Brandon Perry, of course, does come down pit road, 30 to go. This is actually, I think, a good move by these top three teams, as they are actually pitting kind of when I like it, but Larson's going to stay out. Larson is staying out. He's going to grab a hold of the lead and take on an extra point. So this is going to be a good thing for him, as Larson just stays out. Is he looking to come down pit road? He is. He's going to come down pit road now. So they got to stay on it. You do not get placed on this pit road. You get a black flag like Mr. Brandon Perry is serving a penalty. Brandon Perry has taken on a pit speeding penalty, as from what I'm seeing here, that is not what you want to happen. He did have to serve the penalty, so that will cost him dearly. Because I think he might have already served it. Nope, he's coming down now. He's going to have to serve that drive-through. That is going to hurt Brandon Perry more than anything. As a championship driver right now, being the lead in points, you cannot do that, Perry. Just saying. Pit lane speed limit, it's there for a reason. You should obey it. Johnny Law is not going to let up on that one. So Doug Ward now, our leader in tonight's race. Nick Biddy, of course, going to try and chase him down. Nick Biddy has been very fast this race. He is 5.7 laps, 5.7 seconds behind Doug Ward. Brandon Perry, of course, after the penalty, and he's going to have to serve a hold, in fact, is going to hurt him bad, as it just knocked him out of the top 10. So he's got to be careful there. Doug Ward, of course, trying to maximize his pace here in front of Biddy. And Biddy is about 0.2 seconds a lap faster. As we're just checking the lap times, Biddy is producing 2.8. Doug Ward at 23.0. So they are neck and neck for getting the lap time down. And of course, as the night goes on, these machines seem to steadily get faster, in fact. Brandon Perry is back out on track now, so he's going to have to really get around somebody to maintain his points lead. Very, very hard to see that number 21 take a black flag penalty. His purple polar bear is going nuts now. Hey, purple polar bear, don't spill your popcorn over this one at the end of the night, all right? I know you probably got some popcorn or something here. Gold, of course, as we were talking about earlier, 13th place here. Doing a great job just staying on track, not being involved in anything, just not the pace he was looking for tonight. Which it's hard to say. Dover's not an easy track at all. It's one of the tougher ones for short tracks, and it is fun for everybody, in fact. Of course, as we're watching this one, Brandon Perry looking to maybe gain back one of his laps. He's down 4 after the penalty. So Brandon Perry, not what he needed to see here. As that is definitely not what you want to see happen to him for the points leader here tonight. Clock is ticking. This one has come down to 20 laps now. If the green flag, if it stays green, it's going to be a good one at the end. I can promise you that, as Nick Biddy is steadily closing on driver of that 07, Doug Ward. Jesse Erdman, of course, is just kind of maintaining. He's just staying out there. Gabriel Garcia is possibly trying to catch up to Jesse Erdman to try and get into the podium position here with that Ratio Racing machine. Of course, the Isaac Morales sits back in 5th. The driver of that number 22 doing a great job of staying on it the whole night. He's up 4 spots. So every driver out there now has a shot. The top 5 steadily getting worked out here. I'm not seeing any gaining by Josh Larson or Isaac Hendricks right now. Hendricks, of course, last week we've seen him get the win at Texas, and this week he's outside of the top 5. So maybe a little bit of luck from last week, but he's doing his best to get back into it. Doing a great job. Now remember, everybody, our hearts do go out to the Busch family tonight, as this is the PGR Rowdy 160. It's a kind of a dedication race for Kyle Busch, who tragically passed this last year. So hearts go out to them, especially to their young son, who is getting involved in racing pretty heavily already and doing a great job, I believe, working with late models. And his other son, I believe, is in the micro sprints or midget. So they're doing a great job just tracking them. If you want to keep track of those, if you still want to cheer on somebody in the Busch family, remember they're still racing, so there's a Busch on the track everywhere. Gina's saying get to the top 5. I think he's chasing it down. He's gonna have a hard time, except for now he did catch up to Morales. Now that we check up on Larson, He did catch up to Morales. He's getting around Gold right now in that number 5 machine. Larson is pushing it now. He's trying to maximize every point, of course. Oh my. Hendricks is coming down pit road. Very interesting indeed to see Hendricks coming down pit road. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that was a strategy call. This late, I can tell you, fire the crew chief, because you don't want to be in the pits this late, especially with these guys running as green as they are right now. They are racing pretty green and pretty clean. Josh Larson did catch up to the number 22, Isaac Morales. Nick Biddy is still getting chased down by Doug Ward, who is not getting anything on him. And here it is, the pass. Josh Larson, this is the pass for 5th place. Larson, side by side of Morales. Morales might not have an answer here. Hang on to it, Larson. Hang on to her, buddy. And Gabriel Garcia might be next. Garcia, no answer. Larson gets the inside and the position. Oh my, big push of Garcia into the wall. Caution coming out. And Biddy did not want to see this one late in the game, and Garcia is not going to be happy about this one. But let's go back to this, and we'll kind of show you exactly what happened here from the far chase camera. There's the tap. And there's Perry door to door with the 22. And nothing Garcia could do at that point. If you go back and rewind, we're kind of curious if Perry might have forced that 22 up into that position a little bit. Because that was Isaac Morales there. So Morales, Morales, a little bit of the bump, tightened up the car. Got him loosened up right up into Garcia. And of course, the 21 and 22 door to door coming off of the turn, and Garcia is on the bad end of that one. As they are definitely, Garcia is not going to be happy about this one. Nick Biddy, of course, bringing it down pit road now. We're going to take on some green. Take on a full set of tires. Don't go anywhere. This might be the final shootout for these guys. And here we come to the final restart here tonight. Hopefully, that green flag's going to drop, and we are going to drop that hammer here at Dover one more time. Oh my, Scoville up into the wall on the restart, and Biddy takes over the lead on this one. Underneath, Jesse Urban, Josh Larson. Gonna still battle that one out. I'm wondering who's gonna take control of that one. Looks like Larson grabs the hold of the second place spot. He's gonna chase him down. Erdman gets loose. And now Larson is battling with 4 laps to go for the lead of this race. Gets right on the tail of Biddy. He's letting him know he's there. He's large and in charge. In that rear view of Nick Biddy. Biddy has got to hang on to it. We're coming down to 3 laps to go here at Dover. Larson gets underneath Biddy. Biddy might have the answer. He does. Larson cannot get enough juice. Give him the juice, boys. Give him the juice. And tell you what, if somebody get him a gas can. Give him some of that snowmobile. He might need some extra. Larson trying to catch up to the 32 and Nick Biddy. This battle is going to continue. 2 laps to go, and we are flying here at Dover. Larson tries the inside line, can't quite get it. Biddy stays right in front of that nose of Larson. Larson wants this one bad. Biddy, 2 more turns left, and he's got the 51 of Larson chasing him down. Game on the final turn. Larson, give it the goose egg, buddy. Give it more throttle. You can do it. Larson up into the wall, passing it. Biddy wins here at the PGR Rowdy 160. Then it goes Erdman, Morales, Ward, Deshawn, our top 6. Garcia, Scoville, Wagner, Perry, Madden, Gold, Hendricks, Divide, Balance, and Jacobson. But winning tonight here in Dover is Nick Biddy in that number 32. What a battle to the finish. He's going to let it roar. There he is. There it is. What a smoke show. He is happy. Very, very happy, in fact. And now we're going to start bringing them up one at a time for our post-race interviews. And here we go. Doug.
Hey there.
What a race. I mean, it looked like for a bit you were in contention for getting up into the top spot. How was this one for you?
Yeah, the call to take 2 at the end just didn't work out for me. I totally messed up that restart. But, top 5 definitely needed at the moment. Not, something worth complaining about. But, had that last caution not come out, I think I definitely would have been at least top 3. So, it hurts a little. But, top 5, still nice.
All right, man. Well, you did a great job here tonight in Dover. Any shots you got to do for anybody that might be watching?
Of course, shout out to Kyle Busch, rest in peace. Legendary driver. I got to shout out my mom and grandma, always watching the races. And, of course, my primary sponsor of the car, the Trevor Project, always accepting donations. And, of course, you for a great broadcast and Brandon Perry for a great lead.
All right, man. Well, thank you. Congratulations getting a 5th place finish here at Dover.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's Doug Ward, and now we're going to go to it. We're going to hear from driver that number 22, Isaac Morales, if he happens to be in a chat, which he does not. So if Isaac were here, he'd say Blackout Racing Network is the best, and thank you to the Busch family for bringing on this race. And now we're going to hear from, I believe Jesse Erdman is not available either, but I believe if I know somebody who can speak on behalf of Jesse Erdman, let's bring him on up. Brandon Perry.
Here.
S-
What?
so I know Jesse Urban is not available for an interview right now.
I
But
don't want to do it either. I really don't. After what happened tonight, I'm sick of iRacing. I'm sick of oval racing. Please put me down.
Yep.
Respect to your broadcast. I love you, Brandon Smith. I'm just sick of this stuff.
All right. So Brandon Perry, if Jesse Urban was up here, he'd say thank you to the Busch family for this one, and thank you to all the listeners out there watching the network. Now we're going to bring up driver of the number 51. I know you've been waiting to hear from him. Well, let's bring him on up. Let's bring up Josh Larson here. Bringing a whole new livery here tonight. Let's hear from him. Larson. Josh?
What's up? Hey.
Man, here tonight, we got to talk about it, man. These last 5 laps were amazing. We know you brought something. How was this one, especially on that part, when you're battling with Biddy so hard to get into the second spot, but to top it off, do you feel like you could have won it?
Nick and I think we're pretty much the same speed on fresh tires. I think I was maybe a little better on the longer run, but yeah, I mean, I thought about it, just kind of shipping it in there, give him a little bumper. But we've got a point race, and I've got a race, however many races are left with him, and I just didn't want to do that. So I'll take a P2 after the way the race started, and then I had damage, and it was a long race. The second to last restart, I think I was the last car on the restart. So, to drive up back through the field, get a P2. Man, I'll take it. It was a rough night, but it's Dover. You either walk out of here feeling good, or you walk out of here really angry.
Absolutely, as definitely Dover brings out the best and worst of people, as everybody who's played iRacing already knows.
Oh yeah, and these cars have so much downforce that you're just literally it's like hitting rumble strips going into every turn, the wheels back and forth on you. It's loose, it's hot. I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed it, but like I said, P2, I'm pretty happy with.
Well, any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on?
Yeah, of course. My beautiful wife. I know she's watching. So thank you for watching. The kids. Brandon, thank you for putting on the broadcast. And, thank you, Perry, for putting on the league. I know he had a rough night tonight, but I think he's still going to have a 8 or 9 point lead going into a road race. So he should feel, I know he's going to be frustrated, but he should feel pretty good about tonight, going into the next race.
All right, man. Well, thank you for that one. Congrats. Great job getting on the podium here once again. And thanks for coming on up here to the booth.
Yeah, thanks for having me. We'll see you next week, or 2 weeks, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There we go. That was Josh Larson. Now let's hear from the man of the hour, racing that number 32 Ford Mustang. Let's hear from him. Nick Biddy, here he is. Let's bring him on up. Nick.
Brandon Smith.
Man, last week you got beat out by Hendricks. Hendricks goes down swinging this week. You come out swinging this week, and you get the win. How does this one feel, and how was it for you?
Yeah, man, I'm pretty disappointed about last week, but Dover, this kind of makes up for it. I was pretty, I don't know, I kind of felt like deja vu when that caution came out, when I had the pretty good size lead, and so luckily I took care of business this time, and here we are sitting in victory lane.
Yeah, when you're, as some people might, when you're sitting there on the final 3 laps, you got Josh Larson large and in your rearview mirror. What was that one like? I got to know. I'm asking for a friend.
I tell you, that's the last person I wanted to see in my rearview mirror. He's an aggressive driver and a good driver, and luckily we were just a little bit faster than him this week.
Yeah, because I know he was looked like it was. You guys were on almost identical paces. Was it just make sure you're hitting your marks, or is it more like, I'm not going to look in my rearview mirror, I'm just going to go?
Well, it's a little bit of both, right? I mean, I can't be watching him, and hopefully he won't get out next to me. And just trying to protect the bottom, do a little mini diamond that I've been doing all night long, and just not change up anything, not try to do anything radical just to pull away from him. Just keep hitting my marks and keep making my time.
Well, you did it, my friend. You got the victory lane here at Dover. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on, man?
Man, I'm so fired up. I'm in the PGR Rowdy 160. I am literally doing my Kyle Busch bow right now as we speak. Also, I got to thank my sponsors, Jason Henderson and Sean Parker with Sharp Machine Tooling and Die. Man, those guys have helped me out a ton. Put their names on the car. Also, we can't forget our secondary sponsors, Nora Mill Grits. They're up in Helen, Georgia. If you haven't checked them out, they're the oldest still operating stone grist mill in Georgia. So check those guys out. Tell Joe and Vandy Vandergriff, I'm so sorry, Joe and Addie Vandergriff that I said hello and that Nick Biddy is your favorite race car driver. Other than that, man, I got to thank my wife, man. Jesse, I love you, baby. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting us. And I know Cora is up there watching, and maybe Cameron is too. I don't know, guys, but I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you all for supporting us.
All right, man. Nick, great job, man. Congrats on getting a big win here tonight. And I know it's been a long time on the network. You've been waiting for it, buddy. Here's your time to shine. The camera's on you. Let it rip one last time. Give us that smoke show.
Well, I blew it up, so.
You know what? Good thing I got it the first time. All right? Good thing I got it the first time.
There you go.
Man, great job, man. Congrats. And what a tremendous effort here tonight. Great drive tonight.
Yeah, appreciate it, Brandon. Thank you.
Thank you. So Nick Biddy getting the dub here at Dover. He is happy. Can't wait. For everybody else out there in the stream world, thank you for watching. Can't wait to see you guys all next week as we travel to none other than it's a road track. That's right. These boys travel to Watkins Glen for the Racing Electronics 1-2-3, brought to you right here. You will not want to miss that as Brandon Perry continues to try to hold off one of the toughest grids out there right now, as each driver is very competitive and very on point each and every race. Also, shout out to my loving wife. If she happens to be watching, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good, and I'll be around, I promise. Also, to all you fans out there, Kyle Busch family, thoughts and prayers are with you, in your tragic loss. And for all the fans, if you like what you see and want to see more of this style of racing, hit that sub button, hit that like button. Also, don't be afraid to check out the exclusive PGR merch, Blackout Racing Network merch, and anything else out there. I am getting ready to release possibly a new T-shirt with the network logo on it, and the new redesigned logo, actually. So check it out. Check out all the new. Check out the merch on the merch store. Also, if you'd like to pass a donation to any site that is on there, I do got links up for a few of them. Pass a donation on, as all of the help is needed for those charities that I have amassed in the description there. So I'm Brandon Smith, your friendly neighborhood commentator and heckler once in a while. Catch you guys later. Have fun. And I'll see you guys again very soon. Say Saturday, when we bring on possibly GR Cup and ARCA Series in one individual day, doubleheader event. You won't want to miss it. See ya.